What is a Tinaco, and why do you care, and why do you have one in your life? A Tinaco is a big, huge plastic water container, a deposit, or a storage tank that's going to be up on the roof of your house. They're generally big, round, molded plastic things with lids. They're either beige or black, and they're ubiquitous all over Mexico and many other areas of Latin America. Basically, in the United States, we used to have, remember in the old movies or in the 50s or the 60s or in small towns, they would have a water tower. Sometimes it would be like, remember the Back to the Future where they had this wooden water tower that fell over, right? Or it'd be like a round globe that would be up above the city. This was used to set up water pressure. So water would come in, flow in from the streets. They would have a pump that would pump the water up to this deposit up on the top, and then the gravity would push it out at a steady flow down smaller and smaller pipes, adding water pressure so it would flow to the homes. Well, that's kind of what a Tinaco is doing for you. You would probably have a pump down on the ground level, because like I live on a house with 3 stories. So there's a pump, the water comes in at ground level, and then there's a pump that pumps it up to fill up this Tinaco on the top of the roof. And then gravity feeds it down into the house. And so all the houses have Tinacos. You'll see they're ubiquitous all over. If you look, you'll see them. They have a pump inside that's going to pump water in, and maybe they have a pump that's going to pump it out because, for example, in my shower in my house, I wasn't getting enough water pressure. And so the landlord put a little pump in that would give me more water pressure into the shower of my house. And what this does is it gives you consistent water, hopefully, because often in Mexico, water pressure will go up and down, or sometimes they will cut off the water supply while they're doing maintenance to the pipes and something and everything while they're doing maintenance to the pipes. But if you have a Tinaco up on your roof with, several hundred gallons of water, then you'll have a water supply during these ebbs and flows of service. So hopefully you'll have constant water supply. So, don't worry about it. Check with the landlord. He should have water. If you have no water in your house, call your landlord and say, hey, there's no water. You might want to go and check the Tinaco and see if it's empty or dry. You can tell the landlord that. And then he can make sure that the pump is turned on, and hopefully you'll have water. If you don't know if there's water, go down to the ground level and turn on a faucet just from the street. If there's no water, then the water is cut outside. But if there's water there and it's not in your Tinaco, then the pump isn't running. So it's a little thing that's how you do it in Latin America. It's a little bit different, but you get good steady water supply that way, and the water is clean. And I've looked inside these Tinacos, and they're amazingly clean for having water in it for so long. So I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And that's your Tinaco on top of your roof. Bye-bye.